boys and girls, for the first time in 3 months, just about, I believe, we are back for race number 7 of the ChrisKraft Cup Series, season number 3. We are here at the ChrisKraft short track, a very, very short racetrack. See, they're already almost covering up the whole thing, and they're just sitting here getting ready to be fired up. So, we have a great race in store for you guys here today. Zane Smith with an amazing qualifying run starts on the pole here today alongside the points leader Joey Logano. He is locked into the playoffs, so even if he wrecks out, he's still going to be in the playoffs. Denny Hamlin, he is so far in the playoffs. He just has to hope that nothing tragic happens, because that could be terrible. Here's a guy that's been out front quite a bit recently. Harrison Burton, starting in 5th today. So far, he is also in the playoffs. Once again, he just has to hope that nothing tragic happens, because he's in a good starting spot, and he could get his second win of the season right here today. And then we have quite the special paint schemes for Hendrick Motorsports. The 40th anniversary Ruby Red paint schemes were pulled out here for this race. This track is kind of like Martinsville, so it was, I guess Hendrick thought it was perfect. Also, just in case you haven't noticed, take a look at the front of the 22 Racing Machine. That is the new Dark Horse Mustang body. So we'll see how those run. We have 6 of them. Yeah, unfortunately, there weren't extremely many that were, whatever, still a good Christmas haul, but we only got 6 Dark Horses. Let's see how well they do, and I think it's that time to get going. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your starting lineup.
On the front row, you have Zane Smith and Joey Logano. In row 2, you have Denny Hamlin and Chase Briscoe. In row 3, you have race 5 winner Harrison Burton and Kimi Räikkönen. In row 4, you got Daniel Suarez and Alex Bowman. In row 5, you have Kyle Larson and John Hunter Nemechek. In row 6, you have RCR teammates Kyle Busch and Austin Dillon. In row 7, you got Chris Buescher and Bubba Wallace. In row 8, you have Carson Hocevar and race 6 winner Ross Chastain. In row 9, you got Chase Elliott and Big Bad Brad Keselowski. In row 10, you got Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Corey LaJoie. In row 11, you have AJ Allmendinger and Noah Gragson. In row 12, you have Christopher Bell and Ty Gibbs. In row 13, you have Josh Berry, who desperately needs a win, and Ryan Preece. In row 14, you have William Byron and Monday Martin Truex Jr. In row 15, you have Season 2 champion Ryan Blaney and Eric Jones. In row 16, you have Justin Haley and Todd Gilliland. And rounding out the field, you have Austin Cindric and Michael McDowell. The drivers have fired off and are lined up behind the pace car. Caution lights go out next time. Lay your bets now. Who makes the playoffs? Who misses them? It's the moment of truth. For the first time in nearly 4 months, and the last time in 2024, green flag is in the air for race number 7. Down into turn number 1, Joey Logano's going to take the early lead. Zane Smith follows in second. Harrison Burton now taking that second spot as Logano leads lap 1. Closing in on your leader at a rapid rate, and he's going to try to take it at the line, and he's got it. Harrison Burton's your leader. And they are approaching lap traffic as Joey Logano falls to 4th. 3 laps complete, 9 to go. And oh, we got trouble. Joey Logano hard to the outside wall. And our first incident of the day happens with the points leader, Joey Logano, with a hard wreck in turn 2. Luckily for him, he's already locked into the playoffs, so this doesn't really matter for him. But still, a tough break for the 22. See if we can get a look at what happened here. Oh, turned by a lapped car. Todd Gilliland is the culprit for this incident. He just got into the right rear quarter panel of Logano and turned him into the wall, and it was all over from there. And it looked like Kyle Larson also got clipped, but he was able to save it, and he's going to restart on the front row next to Harrison Burton. Speaking of the restart, let's head there now. They idle through turns 3 and 4, and the green flag is out. Harrison Burton takes the lead. And oh, what a restart by Chris Buescher. He's going to thread the needle to the lead. And here comes Chase Briscoe with an amazing run. He's got second. And he wants more. Both Buescher and Briscoe looking for their first win of the season and their careers. If Briscoe wants to make something happen, it's now. White flag is in the air. Through turns 1 and 2, they're side by side. They make contact. They get together. They're beating and banging out a form. Coming to the flag. Chris Buescher is going to take the win. Well, that really shook up the point standings. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Buescher taking the win after a thrilling battle for that lead. Let's run through your unofficial results. Taking home the win was Chris Buescher. In second was Chase Briscoe. In third, William Byron. In fourth, Kyle Larson. In fifth, Harrison Burton. In sixth, Ryan Preece. In seventh, Brad Keselowski. In eighth, Zane Smith. In ninth, Chase Elliott. And in 10th, Ryan Blaney. In 11th was Alex Bowman. In 12th was Austin Dillon. In 13th was Daniel Suarez. In 14th, Josh Berry. And in 15th, Kyle Busch. In 16th was AJ Allmendinger. In 17th, Denny Hamlin. In 18th, Michael McDowell. In 19th, Martin Truex Jr. And in 20th, Austin Cindric. 21st was Ross Chastain. 22nd, Kimi Räikkönen. 23rd, John Hunter Nemechek. 24th, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. And 25th, Noah Gragson. 26th was Christopher Bell. 27th was Ty Gibbs. 28th, Carson Hocevar. 29th, Corey LaJoie. 30th, Eric Jones. 31st was Justin Haley. 32nd, Bubba Wallace. 33rd, Todd Gilliland. And 34th, the one and only DNF, Joey Logano. And because of that DNF, that means Kyle Busch is your season number 3 regular season champion. This really shook up the points, didn't it? And the 12 drivers fighting for a championship have been decided. Those drivers are as followed: Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott, Kyle Larson, Kimi Räikkönen, Joey Logano, Michael McDowell, Harrison Burton, Chris Buescher, Ryan Blaney, Austin Dillon, Ross Chastain, and Martin Truex Jr. Man, what a day, what a race. Wow, I have no words. That was unbelievable. Unfortunately for Chase Briscoe, he did not have enough in him, and even if he would have won the race, he still would have missed the playoffs. But for Chris Buescher, congratulations, you've made it into the round of 12. Playoff rules are pretty much the same as in real life, except there is no win in your in rule. The drivers will be all fighting out on points, so that's sure to add quite a twist to things. Will we see another different champion, or will Chase Elliott or Ryan Blaney take another one? Well, we're going to find out. Race number 8, the first race of the playoffs at Phoenix Raceway. The race is scheduled to come out on January 5th, but who knows if that's actually going to happen. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for the regular season. Thank you all so much for watching. I know it was a short race. It was supposed to be 15 laps, but I wanted to get this race out before the end of the year, so here you go. Hope y'all enjoyed. Click that like button if you did enjoy, and subscribe for more so you get to see who takes the championship. And for the final time in 2024, this is ChrisKraft signing out. See you in 2025.